What's going on, guys? Welcome to Baseball Daily. Today we're going to be talking about some guys that have been on the waiver wire. They've all passed, so let's go. So Josh Donaldson's going to be the first guy that we're talking about. He's currently in rehab in Single A for the Blue Jays. He's been having decent years, but also been plagued by injuries a little bit. 36 games this year. That's the total he's played so far, and hopefully he can come back and be what he is before, and dropping bombs and all that sort of stuff. He is 32, so that's the biggest issue for why they want to probably get rid of him, the Blue Jays. So he's making $23 million this year. $23 million, and next year he's going to be a free agent. So that's going to be a big issue. Then they kind of might want to look to get rid of him right now, and it's probably going to be in their best interest. He could be a big bat going in for any team that actually really wants him. It looks like the Cardinals are going to be the front runners for this guy, just because Colton Wong's on the DL right now. They're struggling a little bit with their infielders, but they just need a little bit extra production if they're going to go into the playoffs, and actually, if they have to play that wild card game, and hopefully if they win that, then they'll move on and all that sort of stuff. So he could be a big bat for a contender that's going forward. So he'd be a guy. Could start, could also come off the bench, pinch hit, all that sort of stuff. Because his bat is his biggest thing right now for any team. To have him in a lineup, it'd be pretty scary. Because even though he has been injured, he's continuously working hard every day to get better and get back and ready to play. That's his ultimate goal, and that's what everybody wants to see out of him, anyways. He is on the in the 30s, but whatever, man. Guys, if a guy can hit a home run, he can hit a home run. You know what I mean? So that's what guys want, and that's what he's been doing his whole career. So, but with that being said, that would lead into, if him being traded from the Blue Jays, that would lead to the Blue Jays calling up, I reckon, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., which would be a big piece for them, and good for fans to see a 19-year-old who's dropping absolute tanks in the minors, and he's gone up every level this year. He went from rookie to Single A to Double A, and now he's in Triple A, and he's batting .382 on the year, 19 home runs, and it's just been like that quick all through the minors. We asked on Instagram earlier this year if he was going to be called up to the bigs, and a lot of people said yeah, probably. He is a stud. He drops absolute lasers all over the field. So even his doubles are absolute lasers, just like his dad. So he's a big prospect that's coming up, and I actually really look forward to seeing him play. He is going to crush the ball in the bigs. He's gonna be joining Acuna Jr. and Juan Sona from the Nationals. A couple of guys that are young and under 21. They're under 21, and these guys are dropping absolute bombs all the time in the big leagues. And Soto is like one of the best minor league hitters right now. Big league hitters right now for the Nationals. So it's gonna be a nice thing to see if that actually happens. So if Donaldson goes, I really expect them to call up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and just make way for him to come through and be the stud that he is. And hopefully we'll see him with the Blue Jays for a long time, making them a better team. With that in mind, all right, we'll move on to Curtis Granderson now. This guy is going to be, he's cleared waivers. He's going to be a backup outfielder. And he's just a solid bat off the bench. He could be a platoon guy. He's going to come up and be your fourth outfielder. He'll start every 5 days or whatever for the rest of the season, and then he can be also a decent bat off the bench for playoff situations as well. It looks like he's got a couple of teams looking to get him right now, which is the Yankees and the Brewers. He's played for the Yankees before, which is awesome, and good for them. They already know what he's like, and that short porch in right field at Yankee Stadium is going to be a key for them if they go through the playoffs and go kind of deep. They got a lot of guys with a lot of power, and how Yankee Stadium plays. Once you hit a ball in the air in right field, it's pretty much it can get out and has the opportunity to do that. We'll see what his options are. The Brewers, I don't really see what sort of spot he has for them. He would be another fifth outfielder. It's just the Yankees have a little bit of injury guys right now, and could use a couple more. They just got Andrew McCutchen from the Giants, which is good for the Giants in the long run. That's good for the Giants just to get rid of that payroll and not have to worry about paying him for a while. So that keeps them under their salary cap and all that sort of stuff. But Curtis Granderson, I don't really know where he would fit in for the Brewers. He is a solid bat for them. It's not like he could DH because they're a National League team, but he'll play. He'll play for both teams. He won't get as many as bats as he would for like he is right now for the Blue Jays. He's played 100 games for the Blue Jays this year, so it's going to be interesting to see if he gets sent off somewhere. But like I said, the Blue Jays are really trying to unload some guys, and they're trying to get some pieces back for the coming years and stuff like that. So it could work out for all of them. Josh Donaldson probably needs to go and probably will go, and we'll see where he lands. There could be some other teams that swoop in on this guy, but right now it's looking like the Cardinals are going to be the main guys for him. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like it's going to be a fun little last minute waiver wire right here. Make sure you follow us, subscribe, like us on Facebook, like this video below. We appreciate all that sort of stuff from you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys more.